Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with the review of the Dromida Vista UAV. Now this is basically the next generation of the Dromida Ominus. It's basically, the same kind of internal body here. However, you'll notice these outside arms have been beefed up basically, and this is, supposed to be a lot more durable now. It's a lot more substantial body to it. So it's kind of a unique look to it. Definitely not quite anything else like it on the market as far as looks go. However, it's obviously added quite a bit of body weight, which they have accounted for a little bit with the. These are the props from the Ominus FPV. Since it had the camera and added weight, these props have a little bit more pitch and lift to them to account for that extra weight. So they're doing the same thing here. However, I still find it a little bit underpowered feeling. It feels pretty heavy in the air. I mean, it says intense performance drone. I'm not sure I would go as far as to call it intense performance. I mean, unless you're talking about, durability and stuff like that. But it does still feel a little bit heavy and underpowered even with these, FPV props on it. The transmitter is super funky to me. It looks like an 80s handheld video game console or something like that. Just really kind of weird and clunky looking. But it does fit in the hands pretty well. It's pretty wide, so it feels like your hands are really far apart, but maybe I'm just too used to flying small things. But I feel like my hands are way far apart from each other. But otherwise, like I said, it fits in the hands well. There's a lot to grip onto, and the sticks feel good. We've got on the right bumper here, we've got flight mode, and so it's got two different modes. So you can, if you're in the advanced mode, that turns off the accelerometer, and so now it'll just hold its angle until you give opposite stick input, so you can do manual stunts and stuff like that with that. The left is for automatic flips, which only works in the beginner mode or whatever, where you do have the auto leveling. So you hit that and move the right stick to flip in whatever direction you want. It has two different rates by clicking in the right stick, and you can program your rates if you want, so that's pretty nice. Let's see. We'll go ahead and talk about what it comes with. We've got a spare set of props and a screwdriver and a little USB charger here. That's pretty cool with the JST plug in it. This is the battery, which is a nice big 850 milliamp hour 1S LiPo. And that takes about an hour and 10 minutes to charge and gives you about 11-minute and 40-second flights with a 50-second LVC warning. So what is that? About 12.5-minute total flight time. So pretty good flight time there. You can recalibrate it by holding both sticks down to the right, and that will recalibrate the accelerometer. And this is using the SLT protocol, just like the Ominus did. So you can bind this to a Tactic hobby grade radio if you want. So that's always a nice feature to, use an actual hobby grade radio with it. Let's see, and it still has the nice LEDs. I didn't. The LED is just right here, and so it kind of glows through the plastic. I didn't see it lighting up this part of the arm too much. I don't think the light really gets dispersed out into this that well. Maybe at night you may see that a little bit better. And then in the back here, you got these arms fill up as well. So again, nice bright LEDs just like the Ominus had. So not too much change there. But yeah, I think really that's about it. I'm not going to go too crazy trying to test the durability of this. I don't want to break it or anything. So I'll take their word on that. But I'll focus more on just how it flies. So let's go see how it flies. Alright, this is the flight review of the Dromida Vista UAV. Basically kind of an upgraded, more durable version of the Ominus. Still got the cool LED panels. I feel like they're a little bit harder to see on this one. They're not quite as visible. There's just a little opening for them. And it also feels a little bit underpowered to me. So we'll go ahead and give it a flight. Funky transmitter too. I'm in low rates, regular mode where it has auto stabilization. So there's our yaw rate. Got a low rate funnel there. And now click the right stick to kick it up to high rates. Got a bit of a breeze pushing around. Looks like the yaw rate does change. Got quite a bit of pitch on high rates, but it looks like it out pitches the throttle. So if you slam both sticks, it will. Well, no, it looks like it slowly flies into the ground. It just feels a little bit underpowered and heavy though. Still, kind of a little. Let's see. Let's do a flip with the right or the left bumper. So I actually feel like it's a little bit better with the flips than the Ominus was. The Ominus had some trouble recovering from flips. So maybe with those, the different prop design on this gives it enough, power and pitch to stabilize after a flip better. See, there just did something really funky. I don't know, I just feel sometimes it's just a little too heavy and then it kind of gets a little out of control after stuff, but it still has the feel like the Ominus where it's just kind of a little twitchy and stunty. It's not super smooth and precise. It's a little, just, I don't know, twitchy. It just likes to kind of be tossed around, but not overly accurate and precise flight. But it's good at just, kind of just going crazy with it and just really tossing it around. And then with the, the big durable frame on this, if you end up crashing it, it should do pretty well at surviving that. Well, you can see it's pretty sporty. It just feels a little bit heavy. Definitely a unique looking quad with that, crossbar, arms connected together and stuff. Gives it a very unique look. Some more flips. Whoa. Backflip into the wind there. Did something weird. High rates funnel, wind blow into the trees. Durability test. Let's, looks like no problem. Let's give it a hand launch. No problem. And this does have, an acro mode where you can have just a 3-axis gyro, no auto leveling, but I don't prefer to fly in that mode. I guess I can just show it. We'll hit the button, so now no auto leveling. I've got to do it all with the sticks. It just keeps going in whatever direction. Oh, lost power there. Maybe, oh yeah, looks like I'm on LVC. Alright, well let's just bring her in for a landing anyway. I think I showed all there was to show. And there we go. And that is the Dromida Vista UAV. Kind of cool, the LEDs shine through this Vista here in the body, which I don't know if that's really showing up here in the light, but kind of a cool little touch. Anyway, very durable quad and just a little bit underpowered feeling, but otherwise, it flies pretty nice and stunty and quick and fun to toss around. So check the video description for a price and purchase link. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.